So, what's up, Direct Sellers? And thank you so much for joining us for this Saturday morning training call. My name's Jem Campbell. I work here in Las Vegas with the DC marketing team, and hopefully, everyone can see my screen, which is a little thing we've got up for New Orleans, obviously, our national convention, Uncorked in New Orleans. We're going to be there September 7th and 8th. We're going to be at the Joy Theater, which is an awesome venue. Check it out on Google. It's really, really nice. I can't believe we've got that as a venue. It's so cool. We're staying, and we have a room block, by the way. We're staying at the Roosevelt, which is a Waldorf Astoria property. It's super nice. And if you mention DC, you will get our room block rate of $139 a night, which for that property is definitely under the price it normally would be. So make sure you get that. Mention DC when you book to get our room block. The theme will be Jazz It Up. Very cool for New Orleans, obviously the home of jazz music. So we want you to come to New Orleans, jazz up your business, and get on there. So this morning we're joined by the awesome Nina Mora. You know Nina for sure. She's one of our top leaders here in DC. She's got the most enthusiastic and loud team I think I've ever heard. And I can't wait to hear you guys all in New Orleans and meet you again. Nina, it was an absolute pleasure in Las Vegas. I can't wait to see you again in New Orleans. So without further ado, I will hand it over to you. I would just mention that everyone else, please make sure you're muted. I'll go through and mute people as we go to make sure. But yeah, please make sure you're muted so we don't get any feedback on that. So Nina, over to you. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm very excited. I don't know if it's okay if I pin my video because I get ADD and I kind of need to like focus on people. If that's okay with you all, not because I love the way I look or anything like that, but just because I have ADD and it's easier for me to be a little bit more right? When I'm kind of focused on when now everybody, all right, let me go back and pin it. All right, there we go. Just for now. And so thank you for even inviting me. I get excited when I get asked. I don't take it for granted that that I'm even asked to train on the corporate level. I don't feel like titles mean anything. And so I'm very grateful for this opportunity. Hello and happy Saturday to everyone. Listen, if your teammates are not, your business partners are not on this call, we need to send out a text message right now and say, hey, listen, stop what you're doing. Put the phone on speaker. You could be pulling the weeds. You know, you could be frying some bacon or fish or, I'm sorry, I don't want to offend anybody who's vegetarian. You could be stirring up some vegetables. You could be riding in your car and just put the speaker on just so that you could hear this information, because we have to realize that these kumbaya times, these come together times that we get, as a corporate unit, that we can grow our businesses. And so I hope that there's something that I might say today that might assist you at growing your business, and for goodness sake, at least taking advantage. You see these artwork of Paige behind me, at least taking advantage of our cash grab. You're stirring up vegetables, there you go. Cash grab July, right? And so I know that I've been asked to talk about the 10-day playbook, and I am going to make that attempt right now at pulling that up on my computer. I did pull it up. Now I got to figure out how to pull it up again. All right, hold on one second, you guys. That's not working. That's not working. All right, hold on a second. Let me exit full screen and figure out why that's not working. And I'm going to pull up this 10-day play. Yeah, it's sitting right there. Hold on a sec. I'm going to get it. It's really not working. Hold on. Let me click it. Oh, let me just click onto it, and then I'll be able to share the screen a little bit better, I believe. Okay, Jim, you got to help me out. I don't know why it won't come up. And I practiced this before
Let me see. So are you having trouble getting the actual thing up? Oh, there you go. Okay. Looks like it just started screen sharing.
I did practice, right? So I get to talk about the 10-day playbook, and I'm gonna go through this very, very quickly, because honestly, having a 10-day playbook is good. But having a 10-day playbook and doing nothing with the 10-day playbook is not good. And so I want to go through this playbook. I think that our corporate staff has done an amazing job at giving us something to follow, right? And I've got to kind of move my thing around so I can actually see it a little better. Okay, here we go. So this 10-day playbook has been created to show everyone how to get back their initial investment in their first 10 days. And if you came on board with Direct Cellars and you did not get your investment back, we're going to talk a little bit about that at the end of the call as well. But I want you to act like today is day one. Let's act like today is rebirth day, because what we do understand about business, about network marketing, is that our join date and our start date are generally two different things, right? Write that down. Join date and start date are two different things. And guess what? That's okay. We're not even here to badger you about that. We're here to let you know that we've got your back. And whether you joined and did nothing, or you just use this time to grow as an individual, that's okay. But what we want to see happen for you is not only you make your initial investment back in your first 10 days, but in the month of July, we want every single person to at least get that $500 bonus. And if you want that $500 bonus, if you want that $2,000 bonus, it's yours for the working for, right? Not the asking, but I want you to type in cash grab, right? Go to the chat and say, okay, cash grab. Like, I'm not playing anymore. Do not leave this money on the table. And what's even more so huge about this cash grab July, this is the way that I want you to look at it. If you are looking at this 10-day playbook and you're looking at getting your initial investment back and you're looking at this cash grab July, if you do not go for this income, I want you to know this is just like going to the mall, leaving your wallet or your debit card or credit card on the counter and walking away. Now, if you would not leave your debit card or your wallet or your credit cards on the counter or on the dinner table when you leave the restaurant, then do not leave your initial investment, right? Getting that money back, or this cash grab July on the table. So how do we do this? One of the easiest ways to start to put yourself in position to get your initial investment back is knowing how to tell your story, right? And I'm gonna tell you something. I think Mr. Austin Zuloff is one of the greatest. He has a whole training. He's gonna be training at the regional event, and I think we've only got Austin. I think literally we're like jam-packed like sardines in the room. I think we've got 5 spots left for the regional, and that's like cutting it close. I think we've got 5, I think, right? And so how do you tell your story? Telling others your personal journey with Direct Cellars in a very relatable way is really about understanding the power. There's power in your story, because facts tell. Write this down. Facts tell. Facts, like not a fax machine, but facts, like FACTS. Facts tell. Facts tell. But stories are what sell. Sell, right? Sell. SELL. Sell, right? The importance of sharing from your heart, right? And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people will listen to me, and you might badger me for this. You might not think that this is okay or cool for me to say, but I will tell a person in a heartbeat, I am not passionate about wine. Now, I love our wines, and I think that Direct Cellars has done an amazing job at giving us quality wines, right? They've really stepped up the game. As a matter of fact, Direct Cellars, DC, you're showing off. You're showing off, because I even had to go to a post-op the other day, and I asked the doctor, can I drink some wine? Because we've got this red wine in called Night Guardian that I love, and I wanted it. And she said, yes, just stay hydrated. And so this is water. I'm drinking lots of water right now, but I am not passionate about wine. I am passionate about freedom, and money provides freedom. I am not passionate about wine. I am passionate about helping other people, right? I am passionate about having options in life and being able to make choices in life. So why did I join DC? You know, my leaders and I the other day had like a kumbaya, a campfire session through Zoom, and it went for 2 hours where we sat and we talked about what has Direct Cellars done for me. You know what? Even if there wasn't a dollar that I earned, thank God I have. But even if there was not a dollar, Jim, that I've earned, Austin, that I've earned from Direct Cellars, those stories that I heard the other night from my brand partners, my business partners, my success partners, it warmed my heart. It warmed my heart, and it reminded me why I'm here. So the importance of sharing from your heart, being completely, authentically you, is telling why you got started with Direct Cellars, what you love, why you stay. People love it when we are 100% authentically who we are. What is your goal? Maybe your goal right now is just to get this cash grab. Tell people that, hey, I need your help. See, network marketing is really 2 things, and write this down. It's psychological and it's numerical. That is it. It's psychological and it's numerical. That's it. It's a numbers game, So even if you look at, and the reason why I was saying I had to log off of Facebook on my computer, because it's the dings, my inbox right now is going crazy. I put up a post early this morning. I see that Saturday mornings was a great day for me to post, right? And I'm now saying, hey, we've got this opportunity for you to earn this income, right? Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation, but serious inquiries only, right? So then you got to know, and I'm gonna tell you, I believe that one of the most, I guess, one of the greatest fundamental skills of a network marketer is how to invite. If you learn how to invite, you never have to be a good salesperson, because what you've got to get great at doing is getting people to the information, getting people to look at your website, getting people to look at your funnels, getting people to a social, getting whatever way you're marketing. And I'm not saying one is better than the other. I do them all, right? Because I don't want to close my business down to one way of earning. I do them all, right? And so not one is not better than the other, but what you got to understand is it doesn't even matter if you can't get good at inviting. So how do you invite? It's one of the it's the crucial thing, right? As a network marketer, is the invitation. What do you have to do with this invitation? Well, one, you've got to be excited, not Nina Moore excited, right? I don't even know if there's not very many other people that are like me, right? That are like, oh, I'm just, like, I wake up like this. I wake up like this, right? I wake up on like 25, right? But in your way, be excited. Be very clear, right? This is your prospect's first exposure to the information, right? And guess what? We've got one chance to do it right. One chance, one opportunity to make a good impression, right? So you're inviting them to what? Discover great wines if you know they're a wine lover. You're inviting them to what? Learn about the VIP customer program, how we can show you how to get your wines for free. We've got a phenomenal VIP program. Do you even know the benefits of our VIP program? Do you know that a person is going to get $25 off of their first case purchase of wine? See, I don't know that information because I'm Nina Moore. I know that information because I wanted to study to show myself approved. I want to make sure when I am on the phone with people, I don't sound ignorant. And guess what? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? All of the information we need is conveniently in our back offices. Where is it? If you go to resources and then marketing, even this 10-day playbook is there, right? How to give the information out is there. It's in a PowerPoint presentation and it's in a PDF presentation, right? Everything we need is there. Everything to explain what the VIP customer program is there. It is a one-time annual fee of $25, right? You have to know these things so you sound educated. And guess what you should do? If you're not clear, write it on a piece of paper or print it out so that when you're talking to people, you have this information readily available for you so that you at least sound like you are the expert, right? You don't have to be the expert, but you can at least sound like you're the expert? Do you know that a person, if they decide to upgrade to business or brand partner, right, within their first 30 days, they're going to get $25 off as a VIP. They're going to get entered into these cool raffles, and Direct Cellars gives the best gifts, right? They are going to get a free order on their 1-month anniversary. And if they already get free wines because they've referred 3 people, they're going to get a double order on their 1 year. Not 1-month anniversary, their 1 year anniversary at their 12-month anniversary. After that, the following month, they're going to get a free order of wine. They're going to get our book that was written only for brand partners that Jerry Greenfield, our wine whisperer, wrote for just brand partners, but now VIPs have access to that incredible information, right? And so you've got to know how you're inviting them. Be clear, right, on what you're inviting them to learn about an income opportunity. You're inviting them right now to learn now that they've got 25 days left, I believe it is, right? 25 or 24 days left, something like that, right? To earn this cash grab incentive. Hey, wouldn't you be excited about being able to earn an additional $500? And it's actually $700 minimum, because you're going to earn $200 from the fast cash of the VIP customer program if you just go for 10, right? And then you're going to earn the $500 bonus on August the 24th. You've got to know that. Where did I get that number from? Well, we earn $20 per customer, per VIP. And if you earn $20 per VIP, $200, right? 20 times 10 is 200. Then the $500 bonus, that's not even including the residual income, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about having a real good July. And where did I get that figure from? $2,400. Well, if you go for 20 VIP customers, and it can be done. Just use a simple statement. And I'm going to tell you that at the end of the call, right? Use that simple phrase, go for 20 VIPs, boom, $400 in the fast cash, $2,000 in a bonus from Direct Cellars, and they want to give it to you. So learn this skill. Most of all, be authentic and respect their response, no matter what it may be. But be authentic. Imagine how you would want to be invited, right? Would you want to be spammed in an inbox? I am telling you, if you make that list, right? Use a memory jogger today. Do it now. If you haven't done it before, it's okay. It's okay. Do it now. Rewrite your list. Add to your list. Get on the phone. See, my goal today is 50 people. Austin, my goal today is to talk to 50 people. And I want you to I want you to see what I've done. Here's my list of people. I'm not showing you phone numbers because I don't want you guys calling my people, but here's my list. Here's my list so far, right? And I got to fill this pad, because this is going to be my pad of the 50 people that today I am going to contact and talk with. These people are waiting to hear back from me, because I said I can't talk to you till after my training, right? And so now what else you want to do? You want to, after inviting, use the contact cards, right? Direct Cellars has all this stuff available for us. Where? In our back offices. Go to resources, go to marketing. These can be personally printed, right? Through Vistaprint. Now, what I think is so cool is that you can order them. They put your name and phone number and email or website on your information, on the things that you order from Vistaprint for you. When you get them, you are ready to rock and roll. And it doesn't even take a full 7 days. I think I got my stuff within 3 or 4 days, right? So you want to recommend having them at your disposal. I am telling you to have this at your disposal. I have them at my disposal. I wish I had brought them over there on the other side of the room, and I don't want to leave the camera, but I have ordered boxes of pamphlets and contact cards, because you want to get their information and say, hey, I can even mail you some information if you don't want. Maybe you've got a P.O. box. Maybe you don't want me to have your phone number, right? There are some people that are a little bit quirky about that, but they've got tools. Direct Cellars has provided tools. Everybody type that in, tools. I've got tools, right? And then we've got what? Resources to help you, training videos, Pinterest boards. I mean, Direct Cellars has done a phenomenal job at giving us everything we need to look professional, to sound professional, right? Now, what do we have to do? right? This is where we can turn this up. Let me see. I got to stop my share and let's go back. And now I want to talk to the heart of everybody here. I want to talk to your heart. I want everybody to keep your pen and paper, but I want to talk to your heart because Mr. Zuloff, you'll probably, you know, and I reference him a lot because I'm honored to serve with such an amazing ambassador. That's what I'm gonna call him, right? Right? The man with I call him the man with the master plan. And what I want you all to know that, guess what? Having this 10-day playbook doesn't mean anything if we're not gonna do anything with it. It's kind of like a football team, right? And I don't know why this is making me emotional, right? But it's kind of like a football team. And they get into the huddle, Wanda, right? And what they do, Wanda, is they get into this huddle and then they make the quarterback is saying, hey, you know, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And then he gets back, right? Takes the ball and he's like, calls out these numbers and we don't know what they mean, right? 24, 17, 15, hut, right? He's throwing this ball. And guess what? Everybody's running the play. Everybody's running the play. So what we've got to do from this call, because I don't want to see one person, not one of us not get this cash grab. Come on, you guys. This is free. This is like free money. This is like taking a kid to the store, right? And saying, hey, free candy, go for it, right? But we're talking about $2,000, $2,400, not even $2,000, $2,400. What would that do for you, John? What would that do for you, Nicole Cortez? Is it Cortez? What would an additional $2,400, Trevor, what would that do for you and your family? Alexa, Brittany Alderson, Nicole, what would that do for you and your family? Nashunta, Alexa, Jen, Marsha, Courtney, come on, think about it. What would an additional $2,400 do for your family this month? It would do a lot, right? So here's the problem. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. It's not the playbook, right? It's not that we don't know what to do. It's not that we don't have the information that we need. Dave, it's not that. You know what it is? It's we don't believe. We don't believe. And so even when I've just had major surgery, June 29th, and you're saying, oh, Nina Moore, you know, and I saw a post that said, oh, well, we expected Nina to do it. Do you know that I challenged myself to get it done? I knew that I would get it done, but I challenged myself to get it done first. You know why? I wanted to lead the way. I wanted to show you that it is possible. I am possible. Nothing is impossible, but I am possible. What is wrong is we don't believe. We don't believe. We believe, well, she did it because she's Nina Moore. Well, my name could have been Betsy Sue, and I still would have done it. I'm going to tell you what's wrong. And I'm going to tell you what separates unsuccessful people from successful people. Do you want to know? Would you all like to know the one thing that's, if you want to know, just type in, I don't tell me. I want to know, because I'm going to tell you what one thing separates successful people from unsuccessful people. And if you're writing, you should write this down. See, there's diversity amongst us all. As you can see, some of our diversity is much more clear to see, right? Because I'm, you know, this color skin and I wear this color hair this week, right? And I mean, my nose might be broader than others. And so there are some very distinctive differences. I don't have a big, long red beard, right? Like some of our, like the bearded twins, right? But guess what? We're all successful people are all alike in one way. Guess what it is? They're all, every successful person, they're all alike in one way. There's one thing that separates successful people from unsuccessful people, and that is the way that successful people think. It's the way that they think. So I didn't think because I was laid up high as a kite from medication that I could not win that cash grab. No, what I thought was, high as a kite, on this medication, in pain, I'm going to get mine. Right? That's what I thought. So what you got to know too is that you can learn how to think like a successful person. If you change your thinking, you can change your life. I promise you, if you change, successful people are willing, and I want to see this one. Look, he said, we're willing to do what unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. Both are able, though. Exactly. So you got to understand, guess what? Some will, some won't. So what? Some will, some won't. So what? Here's what we're going to do today. Everybody that's on this Zoom, this is what we're going to do. Not only are we going to run that play, we are going to go back to the basics, right? I don't know why any of us might have left, but we're all going back to the basics, right? And here we go. This is what we're going to do. We're all going to go back and write the list. Some of us never wrote the list. Some of us have written the list, but we're going to write that infamous list. I know, I got to do some work. I know, right? And I don't care who you are. We're all going to go back to the basics. We're going to write the list, right? How are we going to do that? You're going to go to Google. Google is your friend. And you're going to Google memory jogger. Or you're going to trigger a brain trigger matrix. They're all the same, right? Eric Worre has a great memory jogger, right? But we're going to all go Google memory jogger or brain trigger matrix. And we're going to write the list, right? And then after you write the list, we're going to get on the phone. I want to know how many people are going to commit to getting on the phone. No text messages, no inboxes, no emails. We're going to get on the phone. Remember, I said two things earlier. I said network marketing is psychological and it's numerical, right? We'll get on the phones. You got to stop hiding behind text messages. And I promise you, if we go hard in the paint, that's a basketball term. What that means is when they get down in the paint, which is that square that's up underneath the box, right? They kind of like, that's right, Wanda, she's shaking her head like, yes. You know what they do in the paint, Wanda? They fight in the paint. They like elbow their way through like, give me the ball and I'm going to get the rebound. And that's what we do in the paint, right, you guys? And so we're going to go hard in the paint, right? And this is what here's the lesson, or here's the line, because I told you guys I was going to give you this sentence, right? Here is the script. Do you want to know what you're going to say to everybody? It's this simple. And I know that this works. Let me tell you how I know that it works. You can ask Austin Zuloff. He will vouch for me. I put this script together, right? And then what I did, remember, Austin, I said, I'm going for 20 customers in 24 hours. I got 19. I fell short one. But I remember, Austin, I was so bummed, like I fell short one, but I know that it works because I did it before I gave it to my team. Here's the simple thing you're going to say. And I promise you, if you're going after that $500, you want 10 VIPs. So the people you're calling off your list are the people who love and care about you. These are the people we're going to call. The people who love and care. I was bummed about 19 customers. How dare I, right, Austin? But guess who those customers were? They were my cousins. They were my friends that had been watching for a long time who would not even look at the information. But when I called and said this, you started singing. You were like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm going for 20 customers in 24 hours, right? And I got 19. Here's the script. Here's the magic. Hey, you're going to say, hey, Wanda, how are you? Oh my gosh, I haven't talked to you in a while. I know, cousin, I haven't talked to you in a long time. And listen, I just got to cut to the chase because I really don't have a lot of time. I have been challenged by my mentor. Whoever your mentor is, it doesn't have to be me, but I am challenging every one of the 145 people that are on this Zoom today, right? I've been challenged by my mentor. And, she told me that, hey, we've got this amazing cash grab July bonus for my company, and I have got to go get some VIP customers. Listen, I am not asking you to be in my business. Listen to that line. I am not asking you to join my business. Now, guess what's going to happen? That sentence is going to allow their guard to come down. I am not, Nicole, I promise you, Nicole, you're going to say, I am not asking you to join my business, but I need your help. Do you see the difference in that language? I'm not asking you to join me, but I need your support. I write need in capital letters. I need your help to win this. I'm going for the $2,000 bonus. Now, I will promise you that there are some people, I can say it over again, I will, Courtney. There are some people that, guess what, are going to be like, wait a minute, $2,000 bonus? What? How do we do that? And you're like, no, I just need you. I am not asking you to be in my business. I need you to be my VIP customer. I need your support. Hey, you're going to say, hey, John, how you been? Hey, cousin, listen. Hey, friend, whatever. Hey, I know I haven't talked to you in a long time. I am super busy because I've got a deadline to meet. And I'm trying to win this cash grab incentive with my company, right? My mentor told me that I needed to go after this, and I know I can do it, right? But I need your support, and I am not asking you to be in my business. I'm not asking you. Now listen to this. This is what I need for you to do. Here's the 3 ways that you can support me as a VIP customer, right? You give them the 3 ways. What are the 3 ways? Well, we know it's good, better, best. And you say that. It's all psychological. You say it's good, better, and best. You can either be a VIP customer at $49.95 for 2 bottles, which is good, $79.95 for 4 bottles, which is better, or the 6 bottles at $99.95, which is the best option. There's a one-time $25 VIP maintenance fee, right? And it's an annual fee, but it's one time. And these are some of the benefits you will get from being a VIP customer. You need to know what those benefits are. Get them from your back office. Here's the line that's going to seal the deal. It's going to have you in the air like hallelujah, right? Here's the line that's going to seal the deal, Austin. You're going to say, I need your support. And then I promise, guess what? Now, if you like the wine, here you go. I need your support. And if you love the wines, guess what? I can even show you how to get yours for free. But if you're just supporting me, guess what? You can, after my competition is over, we'll just go ahead and cancel you. I'll even help you if you need, right? And here's the line. You will never have to I will never bother you with this again. That is the line that's going to seal the deal. And I will never bother you with this again. Do you think somebody's going to tell you no if these are the people who love and care about you? Right, Mary? Right, Angela? Thomas? Nobody's going to. These are people who love and care about you. They're going to tell you no. And so you let them know, listen, I got a deadline to meet. My mentor gave you make the deadline. You create the deadline. But I am telling you that this works. It works, and this is how we get all of our people their 3 VIPs as soon as they come in, because the one thing we don't want people worried about is what? Auto ship. Well, now you've got a bigger incentive. You've got a $700 incentive. You've got a $2,400 incentive. And so I'm gonna leave it like this, right? It's your thinking. You got to know that changed thinking is not automatic, right? Changed thinking can be difficult. Changed thinking is worth the investment. And then you got to figure, how do you want to become a better thinker? Expose yourself to good input. Expose yourself to better input. This is all John C. Maxwell. I'm going to show you what the book is as soon as I'm done. Expose yourself to good thinkers. Choose to think good thoughts. Act on your good thoughts, and then allow your emotions to create another good thought and repeat the process. If you want to think like a successful person, this is the book that will help you think like a successful person. How successful people think. Now, it's our job to get off this Zoom and take action. How many of us are going to get off this Zoom and take action? Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Or I don't know, Jim, if you want everybody to unmute, I don't know what you want them to do, but I'm done. Drop the mic. Boom. Let's go get this cash grab July, because it's ours for the heaven. Don't you let Direct Cellars keep this money in their pocket, everybody. Let's go get our money. Boom. Jim, back to you.
Nina, thank you so much. You are incredible. I love the energy. I'm sure everyone else does too. Like Nina said, let's go take action. We've got 2 months until we're going to see you all in New Orleans at the Joy Theater. So you've got 2 months. Let's get out there. The whole rest of July to get that cash grab, as Nina was saying. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us. Sorry if I was babbling a little bit at the start, but England, my home team, have just got into the semi-finals of the World Cup. I know maybe no one cares about that, but for me, it's a massive deal. So sorry about that. We will see everyone on the next call. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, wherever you are, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.